Our mission statement. Our mission statement is sharing God's unconditional love, justice, and extravagant welcome. That's who we are. It's sort of like our name, our identity. First name, love. Middle name, justice. Family name, welcome. I want to talk about our middle name for just a few moments. Justice. Our social justice action team constantly challenges us to be the church in word, that's what we say in here and in our publications, and in deeds. What we do 7 days a week, word and deed, whether it be prison reform, dignity for the homeless, the rights of Native people, or kids in the heart pantry, and so many other places. Justice for the marginalized is at our core. Our three great loves fit into that. Love of neighbor, love of children, love of creation. Not just talking about it, but doing something about it. Today I want to talk to you about a justice issue, reproductive rights. It's not political, it's justice issue. We try our best to be about justice, but we also need to talk about it. Now, what do I mean concerning justice? Well, if you're against gay marriage, my advice is simple. Don't marry someone of the same gender. Don't impose your bias. Don't advocate and legislate against my son marrying the person whom he loves and who loves him. Our job is to love people, not judge them, period. End of sentence. Don't judge. Members of the LGBTQ community have gone through more than the rest of us can begin to imagine. If you're against interracial marriage, don't marry someone who's a different race. But don't advocate, legislate against those who do. Our job is to love, not to judge. If you are against divorce, don't get one. Don't advocate and legislate against those who do. Some folks had no choice in that matter. The divorce papers were served. They were out of their control. People who have divorced have gone through more than we can imagine. Love them. That's our job, not judge them. If you are against abortion, don't get one. But don't begin to believe that it is just and right to advocate, legislate against those and judge those who do. Don't judge, love. And don't be naive enough to believe that laws preventing reproductive rights will stop abortion. They'll only stop safe ones. If you are a person who believes in the rights of the unborn, that is wonderful. There is room at the table for you. I hope additionally that you're matching your deeds with your words of support, advocating and legislating for prenatal care for women, especially poor women, infant and toddler health care and child care, Head Start and other preschool help, and quality education for all children, but especially those who are poor and don't have the options the rest of us do. Fighting for the rights of the unborn is easy because the unborn ask nothing of us. But moms and babies and kids are pleading for us to care. If you fight for the rights of the unborn but ignore moms and babies and toddlers, I fear your interest is not justice, but control. Nowhere in the Bible does it read, control and dominate others, especially the poor, with your biases. The Bible talks about not judging, but loving. Now, I believe with my whole heart that people should be in worship in the faith community of their choice, but I wouldn't dream of advocating or legislating requirements to do so. Christianity for too long in our history has been about controlling people, getting people to love like us, dress like us, act like us, speak like us, and shunning those who dare to be different and make choices that are different than the ones we would make. It's time to reclaim the narrative for Christians. We are to be about love, not judgment. We are to be about helping the marginalized, not controlling them. Why? because that's who we are, and it's a gift from God. We even put motions to it, to our mission statement, so that people could grasp it. Sharing God's unconditional love, justice, and extravagant welcome. It's our core. Love, justice, and welcome. It's what we're called to be and do in word and in deed. Thanks be to God.